Hello, good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's class. So, we were discussing this chapter that is motion in a plane. Motion in a plane, right? Okay, so we know the vectors and we know the scalar quantities. We have seen a lot of things, scalars and vectors. So in the last class we have seen how to add two vectors na add hang ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಕಲ್ತೀವಿ. And today we are going to see the one of the most important law of vector addition, that is parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay, so today we are going to see this law, that is parallelogram law of vector addition. So in the last class we have seen the triangular law of vector addition, and we have solved some of the problems also. And now today we are going to see the parallelogram law of vector addition. The same law, nothing more different is there, difference is there. So just see this and you'll understand this. Okay. So first of all we should know what is a parallelogram. Parallelogram andre ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಾ? So if you call any closed four-sided diagram as a parallelogram, then four-sided closed figure ಗೆ parallelogram ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ opposite sides must be parallel. See, so this side parallel, and again this side and this side are parallel. So this is a parallelogram. If you see this diagram, so it is a rectangle. If you see this side and this side parallel, this side and this side parallel, so it is called as parallelogram. So if you take this diagram, okay, so see, sorry, okay, so if you take this diagram, see, these sides are parallel but these sides are not parallel, means they are meeting at some point, so they are not parallel. So therefore this kind of diagrams are not called as parallelogram. So parallelogram ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ opposite sides parallel ಇರಬೇಕಾ, this is compulsory. Okay, now let's see the what does it say, that is parallelogram of law of vector addition ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. So parallelogram ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಈಗ ಇದರದ್ದು law ನೋಡೋಣ. So let's see. So if two vectors are represented by the two adjacent sides of the parallelogram, there are two vectors, one vector is vector A and one more is vector B. Two vectors are there, they are represented by the two adjacent sides of the parallelogram. How? See, if I draw one line here like this, okay, parallel to vector A, and again here one parallel to vector B. Okay, so they will meet at this point. So this diagram is nothing but a parallelogram. So now let's see the law ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. If two vectors are represented by the two adjacent sides of the parallelogram, ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇದು one, these are nothing but the adjacent side parallelogram, then the resultant vector, that is addition of these two vectors A plus B, is represented by the diagonal of this parallelogram. ಈ parallelogram ಇಂದು diagonal. So this will be the resultant vector, that is R is equal to A plus B. ಇದು resultant vector. A plus B is nothing but R, and resultant is represented by the diagonal of this parallelogram. Generally any parallelogram if you take, so it is having two diagonals, one is here, one is here. So one more diagonal is there, idu one diagonal up, but we are not considering this diagonal. Condition is the starting point of that diagonal should be same as that of vector A and vector B. Vector A ಮತ್ತು vector B ಇದು starting point ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು diagonal ಇಂದು starting point ಇರಬೇಕು. So therefore this is the resultant vector, not this. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮದು resultant vector, ಇದು resultant vector ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, so remember this. Parallelogram law of vector addition ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. So if two vectors are represented by the two adjacent sides of the parallelogram, then the resultant vector, that is R is equal to A plus B, is represented by the diagonal of the parallelogram. So this is the parallelogram law of vector addition. And one more thing, that is resultant vector, either the magnitude same formula as that in case of triangular law of vector addition, that is r is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Okay, you understood this? So resultant resultant vector in the magnitude hang calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this is the way to calculate the resultant of these two vectors. Okay. Magnitude of the resultant vector. Now let's see. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ಸರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ ಅಂಡರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2ab cos theta. ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ನೀವು. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮೀ ವೇರ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಡಿರೈವ್ ದಟ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಶೋ ಯು ವೇರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕೇಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್. ಇದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಅಂತ ಹೆಂಗೆ ತಗೋತೀರಿ? ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮೀ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ದಟ್. So for that I have to draw one diagram like this. So this is one vector, this is one more vector, this is vector A and this is vector B. Small letters ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋತೀನಿ. So parallelogram law of vector addition. I am drawing one parallel here, one more parallel here. At this point I am giving this name A, B, C, D. Now I am taking the angle between vector A and vector B is nothing but how much theta ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. And resultant, idhardu resultant enagutte according to parallelogram law of vector addition, the diagonal of this parallelogram will be the resultant of these two vectors. So this will be the r, that is equal to a plus b. Correct? Now I am taking the angle between resultant vector and the vector a is taken as alpha anta tagotu. Any vector resultant vector ಮತ್ತು vector b ಜೊತೆನೋ alpha angle ಐತೆ ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಫಾ ಐತೆ ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ನಾವು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಇ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಈಗ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಡಿರೈವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್. ಓಕೆ. So are you ready, guys? So if you are ready, so let me start this derivation. Okay, so first of all, if you see the diagram, do you see any right angle triangle there? So there are two right angle triangles there. CAE is a right angle triangle, again CDE is a right angle triangle. So first we will take CAE. Just take triangle CAE is a right angle triangle. If it is a right angle triangle, then we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. We can apply the Pythagoras theorem. ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ Pythagoras theorem? ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So ಇದು 6th ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. I think you remember. So here AC square is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೋ AE square plus EC square. AE square plus EC square. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ನೋಡ್ರಿ, AE ಐತಿಲ್ಲೇ. AEಗೆ ನಾನು AD ಪ್ಲಸ್ DE ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದು. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್. ನೀವು ಬರೀರಿ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಅದ್ರ ಬರೆಯಾಗತ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ AE is nothing but AD plus DE. Just substitute it here. AC square is equal to what is AE? AE is nothing but AD plus DE whole square plus EC square. Now A plus B whole square. See here, A plus B whole square. A plus B whole square is nothing but A square plus B square plus 2AB. Okay, so just write it, just expand it. AC square is equal to A plus B whole square is nothing but A square, that is AD square plus B square is DE square plus 2AD into DE into DE. Correct? Plus EC square. Just substitute. Now see what is AC? AC ಏನೈತಿ? resultant vector. So therefore it is R square. AD ಏನೈತಿ? AD is nothing but vector A square plus DE we don't know. D ಏನು? D ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ, ಹಂಗೆ ಇಡ್ರಿ. So D square plus 2. What is AD is A into DE we don't know plus EC square. Now but take this triangle ACDE. CDE na tagori. Triangle CDE. It is also a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle idre Pythagoras theorem apply madri. So CD square is equal to DE square plus EC square. CD square is equal to DE square plus EC square. Correct? So what I can write? ಇದು ಡಿ ಇ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಡಿ ಇ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋದ್ರಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಡಿ ಇ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಡಿ ಇ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಇ ಸಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಓಕೆ. ನೌ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ದಿ ಇ ಸಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಇ ಸಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಇ ಸಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಡಿ ಇ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ದೇ. ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು a square plus de square plus 2ade plus ec square is what? cd square minus de square. cd square minus de square. It is in bracket. Okay, can write. So just see, plus de square minus de square will get cancelled. So what is remaining? R square is equal to a square plus 2ade plus cd square. Okay, cd nodri, cd enaiti, cd is equal to ab. Ab is nothing but vector b. So can I write cd square as b square directly? ತಿಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2ade ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ, ನಾವು ಟೇಕ್ ದಿ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಇ. ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಇ ತಗೋರಿ. ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಐತಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ರೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ರೈಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ ದೇರ್? ಕಾಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ is nothing but base by hypotenuse. So see, this is AB side, this is CD, and these two are parallel. This is a straight line. Okay, so if this angle is theta, then this angle will be also theta. Just remember. Okay, so cos theta will be equal to base by hypotenuse. Base is nothing but DE, hypotenuse is nothing but CD. DE divided by CD. So can I write CD? ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡು CD cos theta is equal to DE ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. Okay, correct, we can write. Okay, now again sin theta ಇದ್ರಾಗ sin theta ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನಾನು. ಏನಾದರೂ sin theta is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite is nothing but EC. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is nothing but CD. Or I can write CD sin theta is equal to EC. Now see, ನಮಗಿಲ್ಲ DE ಐತಿ. DE we have calculated. DE is nothing but CD cos theta. Just substitute here. R square is equal to a square plus 2a CD cos theta plus b square. Note it. DE is nothing but CD cos theta. So if you take this, R square is equal to a square plus 2a. What is CD? CD, note it. CD is nothing but AB. AB is nothing but vector b. So can I write AB? CD is equal to AB cos theta plus b square. ಬರಿಬಹುದು. So R can be written as square is at ತಗೊಂಡೋದ್ರೆ it will be root of a square plus ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ b square ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೀರಿ. a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. 2ab cos. So finally ನೀವೇನು ಕೇಳಾಗ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2ab cos theta ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರ್ದಿರಿ ನೀವು ಅಂತ ನೀವೇನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಾಗ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ magnitude of the resultant vector under root r square is under root r is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this is the derivation and it is one of the most important thing. You should remember this. Okay, so now let's see three cases observe ಮಾಡೋಣ. So we have got resultant vector. We will observe the three cases now. ಏನು three cases ಅಂದರೆ r is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta ನಮಗೂ ಸಿಕ್ತು. Correct? So this is the equation what we have got. So first thing, theta is equal to 0. Theta 0 degree ಅಂದರೆ the angle between two vectors jote angle enaiti 0 ಐತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ means both the vectors are moving in the same direction. So when the angle between the two vectors is 0, at that time ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ resultant vector under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta is how much? 0. Cos 0 degree. Cos 0 is how much? 1. R is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab. Cos 0 is 1 into 1. So a square plus b square plus 2ab is nothing but a plus b whole square. Formula ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಮ್ಮ, ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. So a plus b whole square, it will be a plus b whole square. This is square and this root cancel. So finally R is equal to a plus b. So when the angle between the two vectors is 0 degree, that the vectors are moving in the same direction, at that time what you can say, resultant can be calculated by just adding those two vectors. Or the two vectors na add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ resultant ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಮಗೆ, ಮುಗೀತು. Resultant ಸಿಕ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗೀತು. So when the angle between the two vectors is 0 degree, that is 0 degree ಇದ್ರೆ those are moving in the same direction. Same direction ನಾಗ ಹೊಂಟಾರದು. Same direction ನಾಗ ಹೊಂಟಿದ್ದಾಗ at that time resultant vector will be R is equal to a plus b. Okay. Now case 2. So if you are not written, just pause the video and take down the derivation. Notes bariri. So don't miss the notes. Otherwise a big problem agutte. Second case ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, when theta is equal to 90 degree. 90 degree ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಈಗ theta ಏನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ? 90 degree. So that time resultant vector R is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab into cos 90 degree. Cos 90 ಎಷ್ಟಮ್ಮ? Cos 90 is 0. You should know this. Cos 90 is 0. So finally R is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Cos 90 is 0. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So finally R will be equal to under root a square plus b square. So this will be the answer when theta is 90 degree. And the third case. Third case ಏನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ? In the third case, the angle between the two vectors. Angle between two vectors 90 degree andre those vectors are perpendicular to each other. Andre like this. One vector is like this, one vector, this is 90 degree. So these vectors are perpendicular to each other. And third case, theta is equal to 180 degree. 180 degree age iddaga ಏನು? 180 degree andre and this means one vector is moving in this direction, one vector is moving in this direction. So angle between the two vectors is 180 degrees. So at that time the resultant vector R is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos 180 degree. What is theta? 180 degree. So cos 180 degree is minus 1. Remember this. Cos 180 degree is minus 1. So if you don't know this, you will understand in the mathematics. Okay. So cos 180 degree is minus 1. So finally a square plus b square plus 2ab into 180, cos 180 is minus 1. So finally R will be equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ under root a square plus b square minus 1 into 2ab is minus 2ab. So finally one more formula we have, a square plus b square minus 2ab is nothing but a minus b whole square. So R will be equal to under root a minus b whole square. So this square, this root cancels. So finally R will be equal to a minus b. So magnitude of the resultant vector when two vectors are moving in the opposite direction, at that time resultant can be calculated by using R is equal to a minus b. So this is the formula. So these are the shortcut methods. So whenever you see the angle 0, 180, 90 degree, at that time directly you can apply this formula and you can calculate the magnitude of the resultant vector. But general formula is R is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this is the general formula. So if you remember, no need to remember this, but if you want to don't waste your time. If you don't want to waste your time, at that time just remember these shortcut methods and directly substitute the value of a and b and you will get the answer. So this is the universal equation. Idu ಏನು change ಆಗಲ್ಲ. So if you substitute theta here and finally you can calculate the answer. Okay. So no problem, but I have to tell these three cases. So that's why I have said this. So this is the today's class and we'll stop here. and tomorrow we'll see this one of the most important thing, that is what is that, let's see what we'll see tomorrow. Okay, so now let's till that time, very good luck and very best of luck to all of you, and thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe this channel, and please comment if you have any doubts. You can contact me and you can comment there. So comment box is a little bit empty, just fill it, and thank you very much, and thank you for watching the video. Bye bye, see you, tata, good night.